Hi there, it's Nat Edwards from the AFL. If you're heading to the footy this weekend, make sure you bring the AFL Live app with you. All the stats, all the stories, stay on top of all of the games while you're watching one game. The AFL Live app is the place to get the latest from this week's matches. Download the AFL Live app now and never miss a moment.
Every +6, every pick. This is AFL Fantasy Live with the Traders. Now, here are your hosts, Roy, Calvin and Warnie.
G'day with the Traders, thanks to Sportsbet. I'm Roy, I coach Destroy, and I'm here with Warnie.
Coach of the Warn Dogs.
And Calvin.
Coach of Calvinator, boys.
Big week ahead. We are through the worst of the bye rounds for
Are
us.
we, Roy?
Well, I think so.
Are we really?
I think this could be a shocker for us.
Really?
There's a few reasons why it's a shocker.
Well,
We've got a game
why?
tonight. Thursday night footy.
Correct.
Back. That's great.
That's good.
Yeah, okay.
We've got
That's tough on us.
It's very tough on
We've
us.
got
it's good.
6 games across 5 days. So
That's unbelievable.
That's a little spanner.
It is.
So we'll have, tonight's game.
Yep.
And then we go into our Friday night footy, which will get our teams for the Sunday game. There's only one Sunday game, but we won't have our 22s for the Monday game, which is the great Queen's birthday blockbuster, Collingwood and Melbourne.
Yep.
We'll get those at 4:30 on Saturday afternoon, just before the Twilight Game on Saturday
Okay,
starts.
I was way too positive, but can I tell you why I was feeling positive?
Okay, why are you feeling positive?
I was feeling positive because last week it was like we were in no man's land.
Okay.
We're getting people in knowing that they are going to miss a week in the next 2, etc. Or we were even getting people last week that weren't playing that we were hoping would play this week. Whereas this week we can just go, look, they've all come off their buys. We can just get them and they're going to be here the next 2 weeks and hopefully beyond.
However.
There is a little spanner there as well, isn't there?
Yes.
Because some people obviously chased a rookie last week that wasn't playing for structure purposes and because there looked to be some good downgrade potential.
Guilty as charged, Roy.
We did flag hard that this has happened before.
Often we get the reset.
The reset.
Yeah.
That's the word.
That's the word.
The
reset. And someone like Mitch Owens, 10 tackles, tagged Jai Simpkin, did a great job, doing real good things. And he's like, I'm good in the team here, boys.
He'll be right. He'll play, won't he?
1 and a bit weeks later, reset.
The reset.
There's smoke around his name at the moment, and when there's smoke, there's fire. I'm concerned.
What's the smoke?
There's smoke saying that he trained today in the second team.
So what, he had a bib on or something?
He had a different colour bib on, Roy.
And you're worried about that?
Well, wouldn't you be?
I'd be petrified,
Yes.
to be honest.
And
I have seen the different coloured top
And dog.
burn in the past.
And Dog, tonight we have an omission already that some people were relying on to be a dot.
Who was that?
Sam Hayes.
Oh, yes, Sam Hayes. So he would have been playing tonight, and most people probably would have had him as your R3 normally, but R2 needed if
He
you
would have
were
come on.
rolling with a, let's say, who have I got? Tim English. He's on the bye this week.
Yeah.
There's other players, obviously, on the bye
Didn't
that you
you
could have
guys
had
trade
him
him last week?
No, I didn't.
Oh, a bit behind the...
Well done.
there you go.
Callum Jamison, like you destroyed to be able to do that with.
Killing it. 60 last week, Jamo.
So you wouldn't have played Hayes anyway this week then, would you?
No, I guess
No,
not.
here we go.
Because you would have had
Here we go.
Cameron and Maxi playing.
Oh, yeah.
But you would have liked him next week.
Probably.
Right. but tonight we have a bit of fresh meat.
We do.
There is.
Judson Clark.
Good name.
It is a great name.
Sounds like Fantasy Points Central cow.
Doesn't it,
It
ever?
does.
Now,
I'm not sold.
No, I'm not either. 232K. He's a mid-forward, former number 30 pick.
Yeah.
Okay. The issue is his job security. So in the VFL...
Surely he must be good if he's Chris Judd's son.
In the VFL, he's Ryan Clark's son, mate. In the VFL, he averaged 65 from his 9 games, I think it was. 69, 67 in his last 2.
Yeah. I'm
Now-
not a fan of what's going to happen.
Kane Lambert's close to coming back in. Castagna, Maurice Rioli and Ross have been omitted, but I think they're sick.
Do you?
He's
Have you got a squirt on this cow?
Just a little one.
Really?
I think I read it in a newspaper.
Did you?
Like an old school newspaper.
You would read newspapers.
I do. I can't read. Come on. I just think he's not hanging around.
He's not at
He's
all.
not.
Job security bad, scoring potential bad.
However, it could be your mate 101 from last week.
He was going well, thanks
Mate,
very much.
he's
You watch
not.
your mouth.
Reset. He never plays again.
Don't pick on kids.
I'm just saying.
The cork.
Yeah.
It's a bad cork.
He was going very well.
So what are we sweating on tonight?
So Machito Owens, Mitch Owens.
Okay, that's the big one.
He's the one
massive.
because he's the number one target we should have
Yes.
in our teams.
What about the GWS boys?
I've got two actually, but one of them, Jacob Ware, he's the other big one because
Yep.
the mid 250s for him.
Yeah.
Yep.
He'd be a perfect downgrade if you're going down from your Sam de Conning. It'd
Yep.
be a nice one to be able to do.
It definitely would be.
You say
And
he's
my
a
other
big
one, I've got Hamilton. Who's
And
no
some
chance
people are
to
looking
come
to
back.
bring in Whitfield.
100%.
Some are looking at Taranto, Juicy
No.
Prusy.
Not Taranto. He's what, 1 to
Taranto's 1 to 3, so he's
1 to
definitely
3.
not playing this week.
Prusy, I've got a
Prusy.
squirt on that.
And Whitfield's been told that he's going to play, isn't he? Yeah, that's confirmed.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I
he's in.
might grab that.
Dog teams
What
have
role?
dropped.
I
What
think
role?
you wait. You have to wait.
I'm not. If I hear anything to do with the back flank or the wing, I do not have to wait at all.
Cow, you're excited. Teams are in.
Oh, dear.
Let's start looking at these. So,
I had a squirt. Did you?
give us a squirt.
Prusy won't be named.
Right.
Okay,
Well,
right, let's get
I'll
ahead.
be the judge of that and see if that comes to fruition here. So, Friday night, the 150th celebration, Roy, for the Bombers.
I know. Gosh,
It's a danger game for the Blues.
that is a huge.
Bombers
No,
are
it's not
normally
against-
the
Not a
Blues
danger
bunnies, though.
They're just bunnies, mate.
Right, okay. Bombers bring in Jake Stringer, Mason Redmond, and Matt Guelphy
Guelph.
out. Waterman's omitted. Medi Sub Ham, he's out as well.
hamster.
Devon Smith injured, and Tex Wanganeen omitted for the Blues. So Marchbank is in.
Yeah.
Right.
294. Would you do it?
I'll
Might
tell you
have
what,
to.
at the start of the
Might
year, I
have
would
to.
have.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently you said that on a podcast.
Someone said that.
Harry Mackay, Jack Martin, Jordan Boyd. How cheap's he still? Has he gone up
Boydie's
too
still
much?
cheap.
And Matt Kennedy, they're out. So Paddy Dow's been omitted. Matt Cottrell omitted. Liam Stocker omitted. Jesse Motlop omitted. So Wiedering is injured. And Jack Carroll out as the
What was all that hype this week about they might lose Paddy Dow in the off season and they drop him?
Well,
are they concerned about
and
that?
we didn't get our boy. We were hoping for.
No.
Oh, dude, he was never.
No, they've
gonna-
always,
But there was always a chance, dog.
There was no chance because Michael Voss clearly said they're giving him a week in the VFL.
Okay. Boyd is a 251 defender still.
The 4:10 game. Oh, I didn't even look at the times for this. So you find out the other game, the Monday game,
no.
after that one starts. Hopefully it doesn't affect you too much. But Freo and Hawthorn, 4:10 Eastern, that is. So Michael Walters, Nat Fife and Sam Sulkowski are the ins. Darcy Tucker omitted. Lloyd Meek omitted. Michael Frederick out with the club suspension after being a naughty boy. And Mitch Croden, Medi-sub. For the Hawks, Scrimshaw's back in. Callow is cheap and he's back in.
Callow's back.
Okay.
But the Hawks have the bye next week, remember?
That's
and Sam Frost is also in. They're outs. Connor McDonald's been omitted. A few people would have liked him if they still held him. Jack Gunston with that injury. Jarman Impey has been managed and Mitch Lewis is out injured as well.
Tell you what, Meek out might help Sean Darcy a bit.
Brisbane and St Kilda. Let's do it. Brisbane, Danaher, Mitch Robinson are the ins. Outs. Callum Archie, Medi-sub. Dusty Fort's been omitted and Jackson Pryor omitted. St Kilda in. Butler, Higgins out. Sharman omitted. Burns omitted. Wanganeen Miller managed.
He's in.
He holds.
Oh, come on.
Mitch Owens holds.
Unlocks everything.
Great news.
Oh,
He's named on the bench, but no one cares.
someone is not a member of Team Awesome Sauce.
Hey.
Whoever tried to squirt that.
Backed him in, Roy.
You did. Well done.
North Melbourne and GWS play on Sunday.
Don't
at
care about
3:20.
the rest, dog.
Ben Mackay's out injured. Coming into the squad for North Melbourne, Aaron Hall, Charlie Lazaro, Jackson Archer, who is cheap, and Jaden Stevenson. So 5 p.m. on Friday, you'll be able to see what happens with this. For GWS, Bobby Hill's out. Best of luck to him. And also, Jared Brander has been omitted coming into the squad. So Whitfield is there. Haynes is there. Steiny's there. Jake Steen. Adam Kennedy. And Juicy Prusy.
So, is the
Braden
source
Bruce.
Is it a good squirt?
Well,
Where has Braden Preuss been named?
On the extended bench.
Oh, no.
Jacob
He's a
Ware.
goner.
Jacob Ware also on extended
So he holds
bench.
for the moment.
no.
Those 5 p.m. teams on Friday afternoon could unlock some things as well.
Jeez, hanging by a thread.
And the Monday game, Collingwood and Melbourne. So 3:20 p.m. That's going to be a cracking game to watch. Finlay McRae, Isaac Chugg could be in.
Chuggy, come on.
Chuggy.
Jamie Elliott back after his illness, and Trey Rusco. They are the ins with Reef McInnes out injured. So for Melbourne, Jaden Hunt's been omitted, and Toby Bedford out as the medi-sub coming into the squad. Daniel Turner could be a new player, Cal.
Turner.
Put those digits in and work it out. Kate Chandler, Michael Hibbard. Oh, where's Hibbo been?
Hibbo.
Feels like I haven't heard from him for years.
you haven't.
Oscar Baker and Sam Wiedemann. So,
Turner, 190k defender. Next to his name, no chance.
come on, Cal.
Sorry, I'm just
fair
saying.
call.
G'day,
Cool.
Daniel and your family tuning
Call
in
it
to watch
as it
this
is.
today.
Call it as it is, mate.
All right, so we'll be able to find that game out, or the 22s for that. They come out on Saturday afternoon at 4:30 p.m.
All right, I think we might have to get our source on.
Yeah,
We need to know things early this weekend.
We do.
We need squirts.
we need to get busy.
These people
not-
have neighbours.
Yeah.
Someone is their neighbour.
Yeah.
You can ask them.
Yeah.
At the letterbox, wherever.
If I was-
Rubbish bin.
Right.
When's rubbish night?
creepily look out the window, pull your curtain back, and when they take the rubbish bin out, oh, quick, grab yours, go out. Oh, go there, mate. There you going?
Exactly.
Gonna have a run this week? You know, suss it out.
See which jumper they got, the VFL jumper or
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
AFL jumper?
When people come to visit them, are they more happy than usual? Are there more embraces?
Yeah.
You know, you can tell if someone's
That's it.
going to debut.
Yeah, I'm not saying bug their house, but maybe.
You're listening to the official AFL Fantasy Podcast. This is the Gold Diggers, thanks to Sportsbet. Conditions apply, gamble responsibly. 1-800-858-858.
All right, here we go, boys. This weekend, it is the big freeze at the G.
It is.
On Monday. It's going to be very exciting to be watching that. And so we want to bump up our donation for Fight MND. So get your beanie. Make sure you've got that. Do all the right things for that. Very exciting for this weekend. So we've got our Bet With Mates. It's our group betting. It's made
on.
easy for us. And I'm up. I'm
Okay.
back.
Come on.
All right.
Come on,
and I'm
dog.
going to have
It's
to
due.
adjust this Friday night one already. Jesse Motlop, not there. So I'll have to change him up. But Durham for 15 or more disposals. And Archie Perkins, 15 or more disposals. So nice little $5.75 one.
Okay.
I don't mind it. Now, you could have bumped that up with a Blues win, Dog, but the thing I like the most about that, Archie Perkins, his value, he led CBAs for the Bombers last week.
Yep.
So if he can't get that, boy, yoy, yoy. I got an issue.
The good thing for that, $2.20 is he part of that
Good
one.
value, dog.
Now, on Queen's birthday, that's where my other leg is going to, or my other bet, $25 on this one. Darcy Cameron for an anytime goal scorer. He'll sneak up there and do that with his ruck share. Jake Bowie, 15 or more disposals, Calvin. I've
You're
also
obsessed.
got Christian Salem for 20 or more and Melbourne to win on the line, which is 14.5. So that adds up to $6.25.
He is obsessed.
He is.
15 or more, dog. You know what? He gets that.
Yeah.
He will not.
He's taking kick-ins.
He only gets 6. Well, with Sam, what's his name? Hay. Is that his name? May. Whatever his name is. He won't be there.
The boxer.
He'll take in some kick-ins. However, it's still Bowie, dog.
Well, he's just a kid. He'll have a restraining order on Dog Zone.
Good. You can find
Leave him alone.
You can find Bet With Mates in the Sportsbet app. Start your group, bet together and share the moment. Conditions apply. For more details, see sportsbet.com.au. And as always, gamble responsibly. What do you got for us, Calvin, this week?
I've got a lot.
Do you?
I've got a lot for you.
We need it because any extra points we can get this weekend is
I was
super
worried this
duper
week.
important.
And I've got to admit, I felt a bit stitched up from you last week.
How?
Oh, the Dunkley thing.
Yeah. That
Didn't
was,
sit well with me all weekend.
and as a captain selector, you've got to move on.
Yeah, okay.
You cannot, unless it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's a bad one,
Clean slate.
you move
Okay.
on. Okay,
I'm
here we go.
forgiven.
If you are a Andy Brayshaw owner, well done.
I wish.
You are playing at home where he averages 125 against the Hawks. Against the Hawks.
What a matchup.
It is juicy. Last week, 131 is what he had against the Lions, and last year, a 114 against the Hawks. The Hawks are still giving up scores.
Right.
Little flag.
Little.
I waved it twice.
Yeah, it was small.
Right? this is a kind of a game where Liam Shields actually goes and does something.
Is a very good point.
It is, but it was little.
concern.
I still don't think he can go with him.
No.
Brayshaw is just too good. So either way, he is my number one.
He's a good cooler. though.
Oh, yeah, he is, but I just don't think he'll do it. It's there if they want to. Brayshaw at home, coming off a 130, it just ticks all the boxes. Great opponent.
Just looking again at your flag, I just remember Lockie Neal on about 75 at halftime. Then the cooler went to him.
Okay.
And he didn't even hit 100.
Josh Kelly, also a great option, great trade-in option this week as well.
He is, yes.
And if you can get him, you got a great little captain option as well. Number one on form, going at 126 in his last 3. In his last 9 games at Marvel, he has 9 tons next to his name.
Gosh, I'm surprised you haven't given him number one.
Well,
I hate to question you live.
coming off the bye, I like a guy with runs on the ball.
Right, okay.
Okay, and he's at home.
Right.
Okay. Kelly last year against North Melbourne, 152. Just saying.
Number one, surely.
No, it's
Surely.
not. No, well, you can go number one if you want.
Well,
But
you
I
will be,
can't,
though,
I
won't
don't
you?
have him.
I don't have Brayshaw.
So,
Number 3.
okay.
Number 3. So for me, I am going Kelly, because I don't have Brayshaw,
Right.
into this guy. We are talking Maximus Gonius.
Wow, deep in the round.
Yep, last
Just
game.
going bang.
Yep,
Last game.
last
He's your
game.
skipper if your
He's
Stuff
your...
VC fails.
I think he is.
Unless
And this
you've
is
got
why.
the 2 ahead of him.
Over the last few weeks, Collingwood have been giving up points to Ruckman.
Right.
Yes, Darcy Cameron has been awesome. Okay, but the other rucks have been good as well. Okay, so Max is coming off his massive 149 last week, their second loss. So he's turned up to the game last week going, I'm captain, this ain't happening on my watch. And he's turned up for a 150 and they lose. He's turning up again on this big game.
Yeah.
The Neil Danaher, the whole story, the whole thing.
The event.
They cannot lose this game, and Max will not let them.
I don't mind it.
I like it.
The fear that I had there was usually I'm so drilled into almost so hard in the last game doing anything with captains and things. I just don't like to think about it that
Just trying
way.
to get it done early.
Well, as you guys know, you can obviously use your players on the bye.
And it doesn't even matter though with that, does it? Because you're bringing it home with him anyway.
Yes.
So you just
So
so it's easy. It's
so
an
a
easy
reminder
thing.
about the rules for
I
buy
just
rounds
get
is that
fearful.
that your buy players don't get locked until that last game, so they won't be locked until 3:20 on Monday.
Yeah.
And also, you've got your 3 trades as well. Don't forget that, and your best 18 count, as we should be well versed from last
Very
week.
important that you said that 3
Did you
trade
forget?
thing.
Oh.
No, I didn't. But I was talking to a mate the other day.
Oh.
Just went bang bang, like as you usually do. You know how you can only do the 1 or 2 to start with. Didn't realise.
Oh,
No, hasn't been listening to us enough, has he?
For rucks, Collingwood have been the 4th easiest to score against in the last 5 weeks. There you go. A couple of other options as well. We'll talk about Sam Walsh. I like him against Essendon. He had a 127 last year, coming off a 120, 113, 110.
He's in good form.
He's ripping
a
it.
great pickup this week.
I don't mind locking Neil at home against St Kilda. Mitch Owens is in though, and I have a little flag that he may go to him like he did to Simpkin 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
They are the top 5, dog, and I don't think you can go wrong with any of them.
so what's your plan then, Cal?
It will be Kelly into Max.
Right. What's your line going to be?
Oh, you're taking 120s in the buy rounds. You just got to take what you can get.
I just don't
Well,
see how
120
Kelly
is still
won't get
high.
120.
He's 120. Yeah.
Would you take 110?
No. Would I take 119? No.
Really?
That's what
You're
a line
hard
is.
on your line.
Hard on 120.
I like it.
Yeah. That's the
I
rules.
think you get greedy sometimes.
Of course I
mate.
am. Greedy little pig.
You
I
are.
reckon
You know me.
Ditch a few people up.
That's
because of that,
that's
Cal.
not true, Wart.
They don't have to be as reckless as him.
No. Be smart. Although you are top 1,000, Cal.
Go Cow.
I want to play again.
I reckon I would have had a pretty good crack at the record. They were greatness.
She goes to the milk bar and comes out with 5 Heralds and I'm on the front.
It has been a privilege and a pleasure to spend time with the Centurions, getting to hear their stories in their words.
It was just a buzz of a place to be.
Oh, it's exciting.
You take that conversion rate any day of the week.
Subscribe to the Centurions wherever you get your podcasts and keep clicking back to afl.com.au and the AFL Live app for another instalment with the game's greatest goal kickers.
Nothing wrong with a bit of me time.
All right, most traded in players here.
Right, get hustling, dog.
Number
It's getting
1
close.
is Mitch Owens.
Yeah. And it will go up
11.5k. Fair enough.
massive
Have to do
kick
it now.
now.
You have to do it. So Judson Clark's now the second most traded in because he's some fresh meat that's been named. Because you do pay a little bit extra for him. Will you do it? Are you guys going to pick him?
Well, I think you could work your way to a Jordan Boyd ahead of him.
Okay.
Ahead of
Judson.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd be going
So
Boyd.
Boydie, how much is he?
Boyd is not much at all, Ward, as I tap it into the computer.
251 from memory.
He is 251.
Right.
And looked all right too, Boydie.
Yeah.
If you don't have to do it tonight then, and you can wait for tomorrow, will you go Jacob Ware if he's named over Boyd?
You'd have to, wouldn't you?
You would.
He's gone over 62 out of his last 3, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I'm looking at Boyd's numbers here. He hasn't played for 4 weeks, obviously coming off the bye. Before that, he had a 40 from 74% time. So Ware is definitely the pick of the two.
What about now that Callow has been named and he's officially in?
Yeah, that's true.
Could you look there?
He's only 200k.
If you need that extra cash.
And obviously now we've got someone in each line.
The fear with
And he's a
Callow
forward.
is he's been a bit in and out, hasn't he? I think he's played 2 games. With
And he's
even
not going to
both
be
in
a
row.
scorer either. That's
No.
the thing. That's the really
2
tight
games
thing.
in a row there,
It was in
Roy,
a
for
row.
a 46 and a 23.
So you're just bringing him in to get dropped off.
So,
Well, yeah, but I think he's probably will play more games from here on in than old Judson.
Did he spend any time in the ruck in his games?
I'm not sure. The thing is, though, I don't think you need to act on Judson Clark tonight.
no. There's other options now.
There are other options there. They're not awesome options.
So maybe
Can you just
reverse
check
that.
if Callow had any hit-outs? That
I
would
can,
sort
mate.
of interest
in
me
that
a little
game,
bit.
yeah, in his 2 games, he averaged 4 in each.
Yeah, right. Well, there you go. At least he's spending a bit of time around the
Well, they don't have a ruck,
He
so
averaged 4 in each.
so yeah. Well, he had 5 and 3. I did quick maths.
But did he average 5 in each then?
He averaged 4 in each.
Yeah, just
4
average.
in each.
He averaged 4.
He averaged 4.
hit-outs a game.
He averaged 4. Just want to make
Not
sure.
in each game.
Oh yeah, 4 and 4. My God, what am I dealing with?
I don't know. Now, on our list as well.
He's had 8 hit-outs.
Yeah, he's had 8
He's played 2 games.
from 2 games.
On our list as well, we do have some Bombers because they're coming off their bye at the moment.
Yes.
And, can you hear that ringing, boys?
I can.
Who
you got?
Trying to get hold of someone.
Hey, morning.
Hey! This is Darcy Parish. G'day, Darcy. How you going, mate?
Darcy.
Hey, guys, how are we?
Good, mate. How are you?
Very good, mate. Now, we wanted to call you up and pick your brain a little bit because you're all rested off the bye. Are you ready to come into our fantasy teams?
Yeah, I'm bloody raring to go. So there's a few of us Bombers boys. We're refreshed mentally and physically. So, yeah, look out Friday night or tomorrow night. So,
Well-
yeah, it should be a good clash.
I'm a bit excited about it. I think this is the game. We get the season back on track, the Bombers. Now, Roy's a Carlton supporter. He doesn't think that's happening, and he's looking at me not in a good way. But there's a good reason that we should get on board the Bombers at the moment because they've had their bye, and it's fantasy gold for us. Now, on our list of most traded in players, you're sitting on the list there. You've had officially 1,700 players or fantasy coaches pick you up. Are you going to be all right for them?
Oh, look out. Yeah, pressure's on. Hopefully I can deliver for all you guys out there. But, yeah, body's feeling good. I'm really confident with where we're at as a group and how I'm tracking as well. So, yeah, just stoked to get back out there on a big occasion on a Friday night. So, hopefully I can deliver like you all want me to.
Hey, Darcy, it's Roy here. I've coached you a few times, mate, so you'd obviously be familiar with me. I had you in my team a number of times, but I'm looking at one of the value picks this week, and it is your partner in crime, Zach Merritt, who is under 800,000 at the moment. Absolute bargain territory for a guy of his ability. You know, he's averaged 115s before. Now, he's spent a little bit more time on the wing than we have become accustomed to so far this year, but I noticed last game his CBAs were up. He's sort of hitting that 100 mark. What do you project in terms of CBAs and average for Merritt coming home?
Yeah, Zachy, he's a classy player, like we're all known. He's been like that ever since I've got to the club. But yeah, he'll be spending a lot more time around the ball. We make a good partnership, me and him, and he always just pops up at the right moments when I've got the ball, and vice versa. So he's great to play alongside, and I think you know what you're going to get week in, week out with him. And yeah, he does his best stuff around the ball. So he'll be there, the next coming week. So look out.
Well, tick.
Massive
fantasy, and that sounds like we need both of you at our sides because this time last year, after round 12, did you know between round 6 and round 12 you were averaging 133 points? Did any of your fantasy playing mates let you know about that?
He knows that, dog.
No, I don't keep too close eye on it, but yeah, obviously we had a bit of a purple patch this time of the year coming off the bye, so hopefully we can do the same. We're looking forward to getting out there the second half of the year and delivering, so getting a few wins along the way as well, which will be good.
Well, what we've talked about is that we need some medal games on offer. So just know that you've done pretty well. Your best fantasy games came from medal games. So what we want to say is that, this week's you're playing for the Warn Dog medal, the week after the Calvinator medal, and we'll have one of these for each round for the rest of the year. So just know that when you're going out there, and we'll have those 140-plus scores.
Yeah, it's a big occasion this week for the club, so 150 years. So we'll have all the past players and members and fans there at the game. So, no bigger occasion. So hopefully we can get out there under lights and, play well.
I'm calling it now, boys. 150 years, 150 points coming up. Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, I can just feel it in me little bones. Now, mate, it's this time of year where we need some rookies coming through. Please tell us that you've got some debutants on the cards.
Well, we've just did the mid-season draft, and we've got a young guy there in Menzies. So I'll be looking out for him. I think he's a goal sneak, pressure forward. So, but hopefully both these guys can come in and have an impact straight away. So we'll be looking closely at them in the next coming weeks. But there's a couple there on the radar.
Speaking of the rookies, mate, Nick Martin has been one of the hot picks of the season. He's been absolutely outstanding. Now, a lot of coaches thought he was done after back-to-back 65s a couple of weeks ago, but then against Port, in what we thought were unlikely conditions in that weather for him to, grab his 12 marks, he popped up with a 113. Does that keep him in our teams for a few more weeks? Can he keep up that sort of work, do you think?
I think so. Marto, he's pretty quiet achiever. Ever since he's got to the club, he's just put his head down and worked super hard. And his work rate is phenomenal for such a young guy and someone who's only played a handful of games so far. It's great to watch. He's like a whippet out there on the ground at training and in games. But he's growing week by week in confidence. And I reckon back him in and see how he goes.
Now, just before we let you go, Darcy, and get ready to rack up some points for us tomorrow night, we're looking at some players around the club. Anyone get into their fantasy at the Bombers?
No, just myself at the moment, but I copped a little bit for not picking certain blokes throughout the start of my team. So, I copped a bit of slack off the boys, but they've got to earn it.
Well, one guy that I was having a look at actually is a former Bomber, Jackson Merritt, and he came 5th overall for the week a couple of weeks ago. And so I had a look at his team. He had you in it, but he didn't have Zach in it. How do you reckon that might go down?
Yeah, there'd probably be a few punch-ons at home, I don't know.
I wouldn't be doing that, mate.
Not this week, anyway.
Not too sure. But you're probably better to get Zachy in now. I reckon he'll fire up this second half of the year.
He'll be awesome. No, well, thank you very much for your time, Darcy, and thanks for being on board AFL Fantasy this year. We'll try to, pick your brain a little bit as well. Hopefully, I know that I definitely want Zach Merritt in, and I'm trying to rob the bank to get you in this week as well.
150 this week, Warren. 150. I can feel it.
Heard it first here.
Let's make him captain. Thanks, Darcy.
No worries, boys. Big occasion. Hopefully I don't let you down. Cheers.
Legend. Thanks, mate. Well,
I'll tell you what.
Darcy,
150. Up
Look,
and about.
So I have full faith that Darcy is going big.
Yeah.
I now have an unbelievable amount of faith
I hear you,
in
brother.
this Zach Merritt selection.
It's happening.
They're
going to link up.
I thought, Merritt, he's still going to be a safe 100 the rest of the year. But I feel like the talk of the midfield stuff in the second half of the year, that 110 is well and truly within reach now. He's borderline must-have, Cal.
Yeah, I agree.
I've turned. All right. Well, boys, we need to get ourselves ready for this game.
Yeah, we do.
It's all happening.
Yeah.
So make sure you're hitting up afl.com.au and the AFL Live app for all the news that you need ahead of round 13 and, the continuation of round 13, because it's going to be continuing until Monday. We'll be on top of it. We'll be doing our best to stay on top on social media as well. So, boys,
let's go.
We've got work to do, boys.
With your trades, and we will see you. When will that be?
God, a long time.
Monday evening.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.